episode on Python journey. So now we should try some objective questions related to Python. I have given you some more important topics about Python. Instead of anything else, let's solve question from my first semester exam paper, which are totally verified. Let's go to that. Here is my question paper where the first question is in Python. The identifiers are case sensitive. We all know that is true, but how we verify that? I have written a code here. A as an identifier which contains a string. My name is others. If you want to print another identifier from that, that will not come as result. See, after running this Python file, a name error comes where which says in name is not defined. But when we turn the small a into bigger one and again run it, the string my name is others comes here. So we can verify that identifiers are really case sensitive. Further moving to next question, the operator double star in Python is used for what? We know or we don't know. I will tell you that it is used for exponential. Let's verify that. We all know that the square of 2 is equal to 4. We all know that square of 2 is 4. So if this is exponential, double star is exponential, then the exponential of 2 to the power should come 4 as result. When we run it, the result comes here 4. So our answer is correct. It is used for exponential. For your easy, I marked the questions. The answer of the questions you can see after the video. Next, the question comes here. Which is the keyword used to define a function in Python? Means if we have to define keyword to make a function in Python by user, which function we have to use? We have to use this def function, which shows definition as def. What is your problem? Okay. What is problem? I'm not getting that. I am bigger. Now getting back to terminal. Sorry for that inconvenience, guys. When we run this program, this program is not complete, so it is not showing anything. After updating it, this seems like that, and teaser as an input when enter bar for addition done. We also like that teaser comes as input. Sorry, when asked for enter number for addition done. Now this program is complete. When I will run it, it comes as I have to enter a number 34. The other number 76. Forget that. But here, due to this function is being defined. So def keyword is used to define a function, as we can easily see it. So def keyword is used to define a function. Okay. Let's move to next question. The output of length Python, and this is a very simple code. We can check it easily. Length Python. Just run it in the terminal. Comes the result comes right, not coming. Result is not coming. Is there something problem in the Google terminal? And run that again, then it will come as result. There's a mistake of mine. I have not only to show Python the length of it, I have also to print about it. Come 6. So we know that 6 is the correct answer. I think that the length is used to find the length of any string list, as we have seen that also in the addition code. Length is being used to find length of string integer to convert a data type into integer, as like I can do this int integer 24.7. Okay, let's see, it is string convertible to int. Okay, it will convert it to integer. We can see by running it. We have to do this like that. I've done with the bracket, so it is coming not in, and result in terminal. Okay, let's run it. Not scriptable, but when we study it, it comes to turn the value into an integer. So forget about terminal. The answer for in function is to convert to integer. String, thus like string, to convert anything into string. Data type, to type, to find data type. As we will try this also. This is new to me, but I understand this. Sh. Let's run this class string. It is telling the data type of that. So it's about data type. I type it here so you can get that easily. See here once again. A, here comes D. Okay. Now moving to the next question. We have, which loop is guaranteed to execute at least once in Python? It is while loop, which will execute at least one in Python. How? Let's see that. Here we go, guys. To save your time, I have typed the total code, and this greenery tells you what is coming into this code. Here, this is a while loop created. You can see multiple whiles and its statement also used with it. Here, we can easily see code is executed at least once after running it. See, here non-result is coming, but it is at least repeating it once without any purpose. Its pattern is repeating at once. Now moving to next question number Z. Exception. The clause in exceptional handling which executes regardless of whether an exception occurs or not is. Here the option for that is try, expect, finally, else. So for your knowledge, I tell you that the code, uh, the clause in exceptional handling, uh, which executes regardless of whether an exception occurs or not is finally. Mine answer was also wrong, and the terminology here is about, and finally statement is the statement which tells the code execution got successful or not, and it also does initial work of the code. The final one comes as a result, and also we put only risky part of the code into try block. Risky part means the part which can have some error, means if we have divided a to b, b can be 0, so we put that in the try block, and that will go through except case. But if there is no such exception, it will go simply through finally block, and the result will go straight. So finally block is the clause which executes regardless of whether an exception occurs or not. So that is the answer. Moving to the next question, the function which is used to open a file in Python is, that function is open. I can show you here. I write here open. You read or not anything about file handling in Python, don't worry, I will provide a video about that also soon. You will understand how a file is handled. From that we can learn that we can open a file simply in Python, such that open open. Now I go to my home screen. Here open my new folder. From the new folder I copy new text. After copying it, I'll go to my Visual Code and also my Firefox browser. Paste it here, and you should know guys that here we have to use everywhere double dash, double dash, double dash, until that double dash, double dash, in, that in, this. Now after a comma we have to simply open it, we have to read it, we have to write it. According to that we use keywords. I will use W keyword because I have to write it and show you what is in it. This comes total. Now I will simply print as a notification that code in file opened successfully. Before that we have also to, f is the object, we have to write the program in it. Okay, let's run this. Okay. Sorry, I forget I have to read it to show you, and that was, I'm using read lines which shows I have to read all the lines in it. So here are, now running it. Okay, now it code, this is written in the code and that comes as message. So here we can see that open function is used to open a file in Python. Now that is a mutable data type in Python. That is the most basic question of all time. We study in basics that list is mutable data type in Python. Now another column to match for loop. We know that for loop iterates through sequence. It is not like while loop which goes continuously unlimitedly. So then write repeated sequences in while loops which never ends, and Python interpreter if stops responding, that comes to an off. That's not like that. So for loop will iterate through sequence. I will write it just here for you can see it, and just opposite while loop executes executes until the condition is false. You can see here written, but I will type for your convenience. I will type here about and continuous statement. Break and X statement is what? It terminates the loop immediately, directly. And the rest one, the continuous statement. What is that? That is the current iteration which had to be avoided, and other will go thoroughly, go straight, go evenly. Nothing problem about that. So everything assembled. So that's all for this